Hello, friends. We have a surprise guest who I'm sure you have seen before.
Just can't get rid of me.
We wouldn't want to. We were talking about how things are going for Nano and what we are working on and all that kind of jazz. So let us know what you are working on. And Laura, would you like to share what you're working on tonight?
Sure. So, Seeds of Doubt is on hold. Cracks of Fear is on hold. I've gone back to my roots. Doing fan fiction. So, back to Hadrian Riddle. So, it's an alternate timeline where Voldemort heard the whole prophecy and had Harry kidnapped instead of trying to kill him, and adopted him, and is raising him as an assassin to kill off the Order of the Phoenix. So, great times to be had by all. So far, only 2 people have died, so easing into it.
I like it. I like it.
He's only like 10, so right now.
He's taking it slow. He's finding his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
They're like, why is there a really short Death Eater? Like, what's going on?
I love it. That's so great.
And of course, Mad Eye's eye can see through things, and so he's like, it's a human boy. I can see the circulatory system. It's not a goblin. What's going on?
Does he still have the invisibility cloak?
No, because James is still alive.
Oh.
Harry was kidnapped.
Oh, okay. So instead of killing his parents and trying to kill him, he kidnaps him and leaves his parents alive.
Wormtail kidnaps him on that Halloween night.
Oh.
Takes him back with him.
That is very cool.
Yeah. So
I will be working on my Nano project. I also wanted to look up, because I have a flash fiction that Natalie has already written, and so I need to do that one, and then I need to get into my project, my Nano project. But I'm doing Rebel. I'm a Rebel, so I'm counting all my words.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
So I counted all of my fan fiction editing. So I won Nano.
Love it.
Shay!
Hello. Oh, I'm not even looking at the comments. Hey! I am all over the place today. That's the other thing I was going to say. I've been watching Wheel of Time, so I just read the first book, and I just got the second book from the library, so I've been reading that as well. And I just watched 1.5 episodes. And the first episode, I was like already shaking my fist at the sky and being one of those book people who's like, it's better in the book. So that's how it's going. And then, yeah,
At least they won't run out of book.
True.
So,
it's true.
The book's finally finished, and I've heard there's a bajillion of them.
There are several. I do pretty well with longer series, though. Like, I'm on book 15 of Stephanie Plum. 14 or 15, so like I can hang with the series, especially if I'm enjoying it. Like, I always want more. I do like that within the show you get a picture of what each character looks like. I think I just inhaled a cat hair. Ugh.
Delightful.
Oh, they're everywhere. He's like, yes, love me more. And I'm like, you're shedding everywhere. Maybe I should give him a bath. He would hate that, but it helps with the shedding. You really can't be here. So yeah, that's how things are going. I think we should do sprint number 1. And I'm going to get my life together, collect my thoughts, and at least find the prompt for the flash fiction. So if y'all want to do this prompt with me, let me know. I'll drop it as soon as I find it. I'll drop it in the chat, and maybe we can do the prompt for the second sprint, something along those lines. I think that would be good. So I will share. We'll start with our first 15-minute warm-up sprint.
Woohoo!
As always, we will be using Laura's timer, which you can find on Laura's channel, which is linked on my channel. And we will begin our first sprint in 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, that was sprint number 1. I realize now that I never put up the doohickey, but that was sprint number 1. How did everybody do?
Got a whopping 149. Woo!
Words is words.
But I haven't gotten, like, new words in a while, so it's nice.
It's good to get new words. I did 428, but I'm dictating right now, so... And that was in the last few minutes because I was trying to find the prompt, which I can't find. I don't know what I did with it.
Oh no.
So that may not be happening, but it's fine because I'm sure we all have nano words to get done. And then Dobby was like, let me just get my hair all over your face so that you will be itchy and your eyes will start itching. And I was like, oh, no, please don't. And he was like, but no, I'm going to. So that happened, and it was fine. And I see we've had some new people join us. Let us see what we can see. Is it Matilde? I feel like you've told me this before. For some reason, my mouse on this computer isn't going to work, so I'm going to use the other one. Hello, all. I too watched The Wheel of Time, 3 episodes. I've decided to read the books after the show because the way I see it, instead of 'twas better in the books, it'll be, wow, this is 10 times better. You're not wrong. I actually think that's a wise decision. And I'm not usually like that, but the more I read, the more crotchety I get about books. And I'm like, why did you do that to my characters? So I definitely agree with you. Hi's and hellos, Jabria and Sam.
Hello.
I kept forgetting to put up my little banners in my live stream today too. Okay, so it's not just me. Something's catching. I'm pretty sure the catching thing is nano.
It seems pretty widespread.
Yeah. I mean, for real though. Joined late, so just got back in the mindset after supper. Woo-hoo. You're not late. You just started. This is the warm up. It's where, we're like, come in, everybody. Matilda. Yes. Okay. Hi, Moon. How are you? Welcome. Our Lord Commander is here behind the microphone.
One kitten to rule them all.
For real. He's been the absolute boss of me today. And I'm just like, okay. Whatever makes you happy. Same, I always feel betrayed by adaptations, so I've decided to take the path with the least suffering.
Probably what I'm gonna do too.
I wish I could do that, but I like to just, hurt my own feelings. So I was tweeting about it. I posted on Facebook about it. I messaged on Discord about it. I'm heated, but I also feel like, okay, we just had Dune, and they messed that up, and then we get Wheel of Time, and they're making decisions. Decisions were made. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I'm not going to go into detail. I'm just saying I have opinions about this stuff. And I'm okay. I will be even better once I'm done making this cocoa. Ooh, I was thinking about that. And then I made another choice, which is I have some apple pie, which needs to be eaten.
Darn.
Yeah, it was terrible. So I had a giant piece of pie, and then I have heavy whipping cream. So I just poured a little bit of whipping cream over the pie since I don't have any ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really quite fabulous. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I also have this peppermint creamer that I don't love in coffee, but it does taste really good. So I started putting that in hot chocolate instead of in coffee, and that is delightful.
Sometimes you just stir your hot chocolate with a candy cane.
Yes. Oh, I need some candy canes. I actually need to. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I need to go get some stuff for Christmas to like Christmas up my home, because that's part of the seasonal stuff that I needed to do in order to like keep myself feeling chipper even when the weather sucks.
Yeah.
So I did a whole thing for Halloween. I didn't really do much for Thanksgiving, but I have pumpkins on my porches. And I still have up most of my Halloween stuff. Like my couch pillows are Halloween themed.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, what's it called? They're making Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
I have Hocus Pocus pillows. And then I put all my Halloween movies out in my living room. I'm not much for Christmas movies. Well, that's not true. I need to order some Christmas movies because I don't feel like I have any of the ones that I actually like around the house. So maybe I'll do that over the next
Probably own like 40 Halloween movies and 3 Christmas.
Yeah.
One of them is the animated Grinch movie, like the Boris Karloff old short one.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what I need to do because it's part of my like self-care / mental health care is to make sure that I have things around the house that make it feel cozy. So I think I might like order a Christmas mug or two, get some candy canes, maybe some new like Christmas pillows, and maybe a blanket for my couch, and a couple of movies.
Nice.
So
shopping blankets. A lot of my blankets are now covered in essence of sticks that have been chomped that we have brought back from walks.
I mean, so my dog Piper, she doesn't care about sticks, but my friend got for my birthday. They also got her a present for my birthday because that's what you're supposed to do. And she's not really been into toys, but it's got this, what's it called? It's like a rosé bottle, but it's like a plastic bottle, but inside of a fabric like pouch. So she's not like eating plastic.
Yeah.
But it makes the crinkly sound of like a bottle. And she doesn't chew on it. She will just like, if I touch it, she'll come and she'll take it away from me. And she just like holds it like it's her baby. And she doesn't want anyone, like it's hers, but she'll just leave it somewhere and then I'll pick it up to like tidy the house. And she's like, you can't touch that. that's mine. I'm like, oh, sorry. And she'll like either take it to her favorite chair or put it in her crate. And she's like, you leave that alone. That's mine.
Okay.
She's so silly. Sako, hello. I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? Matilda said, I learned my lesson after the disasters that were Dune and Shadow and Bone. Valid. So valid.
Hey, Sako.
You're on the same wavelength I am. This is peppermint hot chocolate mix, hot cocoa mix. Oh, yes. So good. So if you take the white chocolate peppermint Hershey's Kisses and put like a couple of those in and then stir them in. Oh,
yes. Or were those caramel?
Ooh, I haven't tried that. I'm going to have to try that. That sounds delightful. I never got told you went live. Oh, well, here now. Hello, and no worries. YouTube has its own ideas about how things should be done sometimes. I have obtained eggnog, and now I need rum chata to make it feel wintry. Ooh. I'm not big on eggnog, and that may be because my parents used to get the like soy eggnog, and it's vegan, so it's like it's weird. I don't know. It's not the same. Yay, that Boris Karloff Grinch is the best. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's the one from like the 60s.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen that one.
I don't know where it is.
I will have to look it up. I bet I had a thing where I could watch it.
But you know who Boris Karloff is, right?
Probably by sight, but not by name.
Boris Karloff.
Oh, wait, hold on one second. Let me... Oh, wrong mouse. Hold on. Oh, duh, I can still do it with this mouse. Oh, yeah.
The actor of Frankenstein.
Yeah, I do.
So he narrates the Grinch story, like the Dr. Seuss Grinch story.
Okay.
And the guy who sings "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" is it Thurl Ravencroft? I can't remember his actual name, but it's the guy who's the voice of Tony the Tiger.
Okay.
So it's
I do know the song.
Yes. So that's what it's from. It's from that old one.
Okay. I do need to watch that then.
It's like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's short.
Hand drawn. It's like Tex Avery, Chuck Jones, Looney Tunes, not Looney Tunes. Did they do Looney Tunes? They did, yeah. And they also did Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I love Tom and Jerry. Okay.
So it's those animators and directors that did the animation for it.
Okay, I need to watch that for sure.
Yeah, it's the best one.
I hate it when I'm watching a film show that you can see the marketing, how they include POC and LGBTQ characters for the sake of dollars and not honest representation. That, yes, I felt that. I thought that too, and I'm like, you're not helping. You're not helping. What is the rum chata? Is this rum chata you speak of?
Rum, cream, and cinnamon mix. It makes eggnog taste like heaven.
So I've never actually had it, but I know people really enjoy it. Does that make sense? Sounds good. How have you never... Did your vegan eggnog parents not have a TV? No, I was not allowed to watch cartoons or anything that was fictitious. So I really didn't even start reading fiction until I was about 16. And then I found Twilight, and then I was like, you can pry this fiction out of my cold, dead hands. And that was it for me. Which is why I have a special place in my heart for Twilight. And as I always say, leave me alone with my trash heap. You can't stop me. Or did they stop showing the green? No, it's funny because I was allowed to watch. Well, I wasn't allowed to watch Tom and Jerry, but like they were like, well, this one's not bad, but there's also no dialogue. So like Tom and Jerry and the Pink Panther, I knew about, but I didn't like watch it all the time. It was like they were like, here's a thing that you should know about because it's not bad, but like you can't just watch it all the time.
So much violence in those.
I didn't even mean it that way, but LOLs.
Yes.
That's great. But yes. Yeah, I'm not. You can't take my fiction from me. Sprint 2?
Sure.
Okie doke. Let me get a timer.
I'll get back to torturing my main character.
Boop, boop. I also I want to get more words. I'm trying to, like, for the day. Dobby, get out from under my desk. You know you're not supposed to be under there. He's trying to find some chords to chew on, so. Yeah, so I need 2373 for the day. Because I am once more behind, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm at 31,448, so
Nice.
we're doing it. So yeah, I'm 7K behind right now. Not too bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna just get as much as I can. If I could get like 3K tonight, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will get on into sprint number 2. Let me get this screen shared. Of course, we'll be doing my favorite underwater timer.
Woohoo!
Because loves it. All right, and we will begin sprint number 2 in 3, 2, and 1. Sprint number 2 in the bag. How did everybody do?
Bagel and cream cheese, baby.
Yes. That's one of my faves.
Yeah.
I almost had that for dinner tonight.
It's my dinner.
I went with a chicken sandwich instead.
This is also a good choice.
All right, for this sprint, I got 999 words.
Nice.
I'm pretty happy with that. I dictated the first part and then I had to write a letter. So I always like to write, like I don't like dictating letters. I always like stop and type them. So that kind of slowed me down a little bit, but so far so good. And I'm at 1427 so far. So
Yay.
700 will put me at today's goal. And then I would just need another 1,000 to hit my 3K.
The stretch goal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And also, this is a really fun part of my story because it is the part where the murder is going to happen. So I'm kind of like pushing through to get to that part, especially since I already got to plan it, and planning it was super fun, and also kind of some fast writing because it occurred to me that when you're planning a murder, you don't actually have to pre-plan it before you write the story. You can plan it as the character. So when you're writing, you can write stream of consciousness, the ideas that you come up with for how the murder would take place. Even if you don't use any of those ideas for the actual murder, it's like a window into the murderer's mind of how they go about.
Calling the author a murderer.
Well, I mean, yes. Because even though we don't actually commit the act, we are character actors for the stories that we tell.
Okay.
So if we were living as our characters up onto the point of doing the actual deed and the fact that the person we're killing doesn't exist, yeah.
Like, it's always the author who did it.
I'm so morbid. Let's see how everybody did. Sprint. Good, cute little Max with the fake antler. Torture all the characters. Yep. I support this. All the words. I should check how many words I have for the day so far. Somewhere in the 800 range, I'd guess. Boop, boop. That's a great count for a day. The timer image reminds me of Nirvana, but Chandra's probably too young. Never mind. Hey, that's a great reference. And yes, I do know Nirvana. So, okay, here's the thing. I also wasn't allowed to listen to any music, but I listen to a lot of music. Just, I love music in general. And even if I forget everything else, I remember music. So I do love me some Nirvana, some Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks. I do like those. Honestly, I probably listen to more older music than I do like music from right now. I usually just build my own playlist and then I'm like, leave me alone. Your new music, I don't want to hear it. except for like Billie Eilish and
Yep.
stuff like that. But also she has like a dark sound that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's what I was just thinking. And I was like, where's the baby? Okay, but also, whenever I hear "Where's the baby," I always think about Ice Age, where Diego's like, "Where's the baby?" And he's like super menacing. There he is. Oh, that's great. Those 800-ish words I thought I'd written, 630. That's still really good, though. It is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, if you
Could
need some
be worse.
encouragement, yes. And if you need some encouragement around that, I have, these are just a couple days throughout Nano where I had amazing word counts like 349, 260, 338, 2 words. That was on the 6th. 308, 12 words on the 12th. LOL. 9 words on the 17th. 13 on the 18th, 258 on the 19th, 72 yesterday. You're doing great. All words are good words. Love bagels and cream cheese. Yes. Actually, I didn't buy more cream cheese than I should have because I think I only have enough left for 1 bagel.
Tragedy.
I know. It's the whipped stuff. I thought it was the heavier one, but it's not. And I'm like, theoretically it's good because it spreads really easily, but
it doesn't spread as far.
Exactly. 525 words for Sam, out here killing it. I struggled with my plot for 20 minutes and watched D&D TikToks. That is all very valid. If you want to share anything plot related, let us know. We got $3.99 this time. Okay, so if my maths are correct, that puts you over 1,000 for the day. So, look who's out here slaying. And yes, you totally can do it like that. Can definitely lead to overwriting in my experience, but that's fixable. Yeah. And I mean, for Nano, overwriting, there are worse things to do.
Very true.
But I did have fun with it because although it was a bit rambly, I was able to like ask all these questions that the character would have because I also didn't know how she was going to do the thing. And then through that process, I figured it out and I was like, oh, that could work. So I haven't actually been able to find out if it would really work. That's editing Chandra's problem. That's not my problem. Editing Chandra's going to be like, that was rude. Try harder. Do better. It's always the author that did it. Hi, Wordsfall. How are you? Welcome. And yeah, I totally feel responsible for all these murders in my book. So many murders. This Nano for me. Love it. Picturing the character suddenly looking up out of the book and seeing the author being like, it was you. That's fantastic. But isn't it like Stranger Than Fiction? That might be the only Will Ferrell movie that I actually like. Where the narrator is the author and he like realizes what's happening.
And
he's like,
I've only seen the trailer.
Oh my gosh, you have to watch it. I don't even like Will Ferrell. And honestly, I would probably like the movie more if it wasn't cast with Will Ferrell. But the movie is so it's very. I feel like writers would just in general like the premise of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun. Picturing that I just read that. Same. The only modern singer I can stand is Billie Eilish, Florence and the Machine, and Aurora. I don't know Aurora, but I do love Florence and the Machine.
Okay, Aurora's acoustic cover of Rasputin. Like, rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. That song?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's so good!
Okay, I'm going to have to check that out.
She's the one who sings the high part voice in Frozen 2.
Oh.
Like, the call of the unknown.
Yeah.
That's her.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. I like stuff like that. I also, if there's like one song that a singer or a group does that's not like anything else that they do, that's probably going to be the thing that I like. I do love like Portishead and Glass Animals. Those are two of my favorites. Ooh, and Alabama Shakes. I guess Alabama Shakes are a little bit newer, but it's not like the traditional mainstream sound. I feel like a lot of mainstream music all sounds the same. And I have a great respect for Taylor Swift. I don't listen to a ton of her music, but I think what she's done for women in general and music as a whole, I think is very admirable, especially with the fact that her masters were stolen from her by that entire turd of a human. Yeah, I like her response to it. And Dobby, can we not do this right now?
Watch me.
He just has no sympathy for me. And this has been us all day. Even while I was working, just all day. So I've mentioned how I have a sister spelled Chandra. Is that how you... Chandra teaches yoga, but haven't said what an unreliable cook she is. If pantsing was a thing for cooking, that's her. Oh my gosh, she might be my soul sister. I feel like I generally make pretty good food, but I've had my moments. She called me today and said that she made a cheesecake. Turns out she realized partway through making it that she'd bought cottage cheese instead of cream cheese and made a cheesecake anyway. I'm not on her level.
That'd be such a weird consistency. Like, would it even congeal together? Like,
I want to know how that came out. That sounds really bad. I don't even mean that in a mean way. I'm just like impressed at the follow through. I would have been like, well, I'll just get out of the kitchen. I can't do anything. You can call me Autumn. Well, hello, Autumn, and welcome. I only like Will Ferrell if I don't have to look at his face.
He was good in the Lego movie.
Relatable. Yes, Megamind and Lego movie. Fabulous.
I forgot that was him in Megamind.
Yeah. Oh, but Megamind is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favorites. Also, like Arachnus Dethicus.
Yes.
Also, Tina Fey is just so good. I was trying to wrap my mind around cottage cheesecake, right? Sounds like punishment. Sounds more like punishment than dessert. Also sings Runaway. Oh, Aurora. I mean, like, use regular cracker crust and maybe... Nope. Still punishment. Oh, Kitty! Hi, Mike. How are you? Ooh, I do like some Hoosier. You're right, though. Where's Paul? I like her exes more. That she sings about them, or like generally. Also, the tweets about the scarf have been giving me life. Go, kitty. Yes. Away. I'm just kidding. No, he's been driving me nuts all day. And he got tons of cuddles. I don't understand. Dobby approves of your approval of Taylor Swift, who always has cats in her videos too. That's true. Also, I think my favorite video that she's done is You Need to Calm Down. That video, just everything about it was so unbothered. Yeah, I love that video. Flora's face says it all.
Great cottage cheesecake.
No, same sister made savory quiche in a sweet graham cracker crust.
Oh no!
Okay, the only way that I can see that being good is if it was like a maple brown sugar quiche
A sweet quiche
with bacon. That's the only way I could see it maybe working.
Oof.
I don't know. I don't.
Just make sure nobody dies.
That is the Dobby's job, to bug you all day. Remember, kitty snuggles come at a price. They do. Okay, but everyone's like, cats are so standoffish. So I'm like, where? Where do
Not
they
this one.
off? No. He's like in my business constantly. He follows me around the house as much as the dog. Honestly, the only time he leaves me alone is when I go to sleep because I close my door and he realizes that he has the run of the house. And so he likes to yodel and get his zoomies out.
Yeah.
Like he'll literally just sit in the hallway and just be like, "Arrgh! Arrgh!" There's no one there. And then he'll just like sprint down the hallway. And I don't have carpet or rugs or anything, so he has zero traction. And he just that's what he does while I'm sleeping. And so he'll see that I'm getting ready for bed and he's like, exit stage left. He wants no part of it. So he does that. And then when the dog is like up doing her thing, he likes to block her from coming back to the office.
The audacity.
Yeah, and he knows what he's doing. He'll 100% just sit in the hallway. Like he could be doing 1,000 other things, and she's like waiting, and she'll just like stand there with her head down, like trying not to be seen. And he's just like, "Oh yeah, I know you want to get past me. Am I gonna move? No, not until I feel like it." Yes, You Need to Calm Down is priceless. My kids adore it. It's such a good video. Okay, so get one of those shock collars and make it go off when she goes near the stove and mix her, because just no. For a second, I thought you were talking about cats, and I'm like, that honestly, like if it will keep them from burning their feet on the stove. And then I was like, oh.
The one cooking.
It took me a second. Oh gosh, that's funny. Candied bacon. Yeah, I think it could work with candied bacon and then the graham cracker crust. That's the only way I can see it working. Maybe. But I wouldn't like risk it. I wouldn't do that on purpose. Like if I was already like, oh no, I already started this. Norbert makes that exact noise. Okay, what is it with that? So undignified. Yes. And then in the morning, he'll like come to my door and he'll just sit exactly like right in front of the door. And he'll be like, I'm done now. You can come out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How is that? I'm hugely in favor of candied bacon. Yes. And yeah, I'm just glad I don't live with my sister anymore. And her poor husband and daughter are the ones she serves the monstrosities to. Oh. Laura, I think that you should take notes about some of these recipes because
and use them as weapons of mass destruction in my book.
I mean, not even necessarily weapons of mass destruction. I just think kids would find it interesting or funny that like there's a character who makes food like that that's like stuff that doesn't go together.
Yeah.
I think that kids would be like, ew, hee. Especially for middle grade, you know?
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm a childless ogre, but I feel like I would have done that.
Whatever. Samesies.
I mean, like, that's how I preface whenever I give opinions or advice about kid-related stuff. I'm like, take this for what you will from a childless ogre.
My niece was born on Sunday.
Oh, that's so exciting!
So now I got a picture today of her older brother, who is 3, holding her. It's so cute.
Oh,
so it's the dad sitting on the couch with Liam in his lap, with Rose in his lap.
Oh,
it's like, so cute.
Names are so sweet. I like it.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yes. Oh, the congrats to Laura. That's so exciting, though.
So cute.
I had a funny conversation that I'll have to tell you about offline.
She's only half white, so even more cute. It's like,
My niece and nephew both are mixed, and they are so stinking cute. And they have the best hair. I'm like, because it's not, like, it's light brown.
Uh-huh.
And like everyone in my family is dark hair, so like but they have the curls, like still really curly, but with that,
yep.
And I'm just like, do you want to trade?
Trying to find a picture of my nephew. There's too many pictures of Roy. Like, no, where is it? It's after that.
I should have clarified my comment. My bad. No, it was funny with the misunderstanding. I thought that was hilarious. And I have this ancient cookbook, and I pull it out sometimes and read the index to make the children laugh. Jellied venison heart and cottage cheese and lima bean loaf.
What?
Laura, if you don't put jellied venison heart in one of your stories, I'm not going to be upset, but I do feel like that would be a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Gosh.
Where did you find that? Okay, what's the name of that cookbook? You know what now? Moon, you've given me inspiration. I'm going to have to go to like my local used bookstores and look for cookbooks with ridiculous recipes in them. Because everyone knows I would never cook, so for me to have like ridiculous recipes in my cookbooks, I think it would just be par for the course. It almost like playing into what my friends expect of me. Because they all know that I rarely go in the kitchen. Like, I make pie. I'll, like, bake stuff, but I don't cook food.
I found it.
So if they're like, we're having a thing, they're like, why don't you just bring a cheese tray? Oh,
that's my nephew.
So cute. He's adorable.
It's like, how are you so perfect? Let me make the brightness down. How phone?
There
we go.
So sweet.
Yeah, with his little snowball.
I mean, also, like, that's talent right there. That's a good snowball.
I know.
That little chin.
That's him. And
my children are shockingly white. They don't look like me. All blonde and blue-eyed, all 4 of them. Oh.
This is the hubby and Liam and Rose.
Oh, they're so sweet. That's such a nice picture.
Yeah.
Not helping the baby fever.
So cute. Ah!
I can't stand it. You know, I always feel like the little girl from Despicable Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fluffy.
You can come back to the screen now.
Wait, me or the...
You.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, me.
There we go. Yes,
No,
Laura is
so
lonely.
I was like, I don't understand. I can see you. I'm here. I thought you were referring to me being off on a tangent, which I was.
No.
And I was like, thank you. Yep, I'm good. I could go on and on with these lines from my favorite animated movies.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Let us to be one of the best lines. Where was I? The New York Times Heritage Cookbook. Okay, I'm gonna need that. I love little ones with big cheeks and little chins. It's so cute. Laura's lonely because I left you up here on screen the whole time. My bad, y'all. She ran away. That would be terrible if I just left you here. No controls. You're just like, hi.
I found it for $30.
Which one?
The New York Times Heritage Cookbook.
Ooh, okay. Yep, I'm gonna have to look for it. Oh, also, have y'all seen that video where Adele gets to meet her former English teacher?
804 pages.
Oh wow, that's a hefty cookbook.
It says release date is January 1st. With no year. What?
My stove is so old it doesn't have a brand on it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to share this video in the chat. And let me just make sure it's the right one. I think
This
this
one
is
says March 1st, 1992.
1992.
Yeah.
And I gotta make sure it's the right one because it is so first of all, it's very emotional, so I'm just gonna warn you that tears may be shed. Okay, this is the right one. And not only might tears be shed, but you will 100% laugh your entire face off at the end of it. So
I didn't want my face anyway.
that is in the chat for you. That is your homework assignment. Please watch that during the next sprint.
There will be a
Agnes is
quiz.
amazing with her unicorns. I have one kid who reminds me a lot of Edith, the little ninja middle child. I love it. My copy's from 1972, and yes, it's a brick. It has recipes from all areas of the U.S. That is so cool. I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds fun. Shall we get into sprint number 2 just so that y'all can watch this video? So sorry, sprint number 3.
Your banner is wrong.
This is why I have supervision.
Yeah.
I am not right. But yes, I would like to dive into the sprint so that y'all can watch that video and tell me what you think because I think it's hysterical. So with that, we will get started as soon as I can pick out the timer, which I'm going to go back to. I'm going to do the fire one because that one makes me happy. And then share screen. Okay, we will begin sprint number 3 in 3, 2, and 1. right, y'all. That was sprint number 3. How did it go for you? I saw in the comments that several of y'all were able to watch that video. And not only is it super wholesome, I absolutely love when Adele had her friend come on stage and she was just like, sing for a minute while I get my makeup freshened up.
Yeah.
I was like at that point, it's like, I'm already emotional. How could you do this to me? And then with the just general hilarity of it and him being so flustered and so supportive at the same time, I thought that was fabulous.
It was very good.
Plus, it was just a great crowd. Everything about it was great.
I think I saw Emma Watson in that crowd.
Oh, did you? I didn't catch it. I'm going to have to watch it again. I thought that was just so sweet, though. Yeah, see, it's just so wholesome. Heather came in. Welcome, welcome. Some ingredients ready for baking in the morning. We're going to my in-laws' house for Thanksgiving, and we're leaving in the afternoon. Oh, that's exciting. That sounds fun. I need to get my tickets for the, we're doing like a turkey trot, so I need to get my ticket. Wasn't it, though? I saw that today, and I was like, this. I need more of this. Did I miss somebody coming in? Oh, I'm sorry. Jane, I missed you coming in. Welcome. Just joined. I'll be reading All I Want for Christmas. Ooh, love it. Let us know how that is and who it's by. I'm not sure that I know that one. We were asking the same question. How is it? I should probably get like a Christmas-themed book to read. So far, I DNF'd a Christmas cookie killer.
Okay.
Terrible on many levels. And gave Let It Snow by Maureen Johnson, John Green, and Laura Miracle. 3 stars. Okay, so I finished the Ivies.
Yeah.
I liked a lot about the book. And as a whole, it was a good book. But it kind of lost me at the end.
Because of who did it, or the pacing, or
It gave me whiplash.
okay.
Also, who did it? It was like, and, you know?
Yeah.
And then the ending, I really didn't get it. Like, when I said I didn't get it, I was like, I felt like the main character didn't learn anything. Moon got 220. Killed it. Amazing video. Love Adele. Isn't it, though? Just gives me the warm fuzzies. I botched my comment and just tried to ignore it. I had meant to delete it, so I went and watched that video. This is the second time watching it. Isn't that a good... Did I miss something? It is a good video. I don't understand what you botched. The baking is going well, I hope. $5.38 that time. I only have $5.86 to go for what?
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta keep going till you get this so you can win on my stream. I feel
Which would be
like
nice.
that should be a thing. Yeah. I really want that to be a thing. 147 this time around. Had to do some research. Gotta love throwing in a little bit of research here and there. Sometimes, like, you just need it for things to pan out.
I have the fandom wiki up because I have to check all the spellings.
Oh.
Like, so I write like a sentence. I was like, yes, okay, and I keep typing. It's like, oh.
This cat makes no sense.
Because it's a cat.
He's so cute and he's so irritable. I don't know if you can see his little foot grabbing my arm.
Yes.
He's not like clawing me. He's grabbing me though.
Yeah.
With his little toe beans. He's like, okay, I'm ready to get down now. But not like down, but like, as long as you don't eat any power cords, you can stay here. Killing it out here. Do not put claws in my armchair. The chair of my arm. The chair of my arm. I swear I'm okay. Let's see. I also search for videos created by editors for future ideas. Ooh, very interesting. Reading Dune and writing Deep Point of View. Ooh, I like it. Is that by Rainn Wilson? Because I read that and I need to reread it, but it was really helpful. And I just finished Dune Messiah. I think I'm on the wait list for the next one. Children of Dune, I think it is. Oh, hi.
Yes, mother.
He's so cute. I vacillate between being very irritated with him and be like, stop it. It's so cute. It's gross. I'm confusion, but I think you're out here killing it. So don't let my confusion stop you. Yes, we're rooting for you. Don't eat that power cord.
Just hold the face.
Yeah. Just do the face scoop so he can't bite things. Yay, we're doing it. We're staying till Sam wins. The cookie killer was long-winded, lots of, as you know, Bob. Or as you know, Bob. And meaningless dialogue, no fun suspects or unearthing secrets, lots of describing every neighbor on the street. Maybe they feel like describing all the neighbors on the street is a way to unearth secrets. Like, he had a suspicious ear.
I was thinking more of the decorations on the houses, but okay.
Oh, I was thinking of describing the characters.
Probably.
He had a long mustache that curled on either end.
For some reason, he was twirling it. Incessantly twirling.
Oh, yes. Yes. Are we doing great? I feel like we're doing a good job. We can over-describe the neighbors on the street. Main character pulled a Karen and yelled Merry Christmas at a cashier who said Happy Holidays because we are not allowed to call Christmas by its true name anymore. Oh yeah, I would have yeeted that too. I used to get that when I would say Happy Holidays when I worked as a cashier, and someone said that to me, and I was like, no. It's not even Halloween yet. And all the way up until after Thanksgiving, I say Happy Holidays. And then after Thanksgiving, then I say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You know, it's really not that complicated. Like, anyway, maybe we should start calling it Beltane and just really make people mad.
Yes.
Or call it Michaelmas and see if they get upset about that. I think that's in spring, though. Whatever. Same concept. Just find ways to stir the pot. Dobby is one big kitty. Yes, he is. He's like 10 pounds. Really? This is the way? Is that what you... He's such a little nugget, though. So yeah, I would have been done too. That would have made me mad. Rain is so wonderful. I need to reread that book. It was very helpful. I had a cat that big a long time ago. His name was Pilgrim. Oh, and came on Thanksgiving Day when I was 14 years old. That's so cute. I like that.
Nice.
Make note. Add he had a suspicious ear and handlebar mustache into a book just for Chandra. Please do it. That would make me so happy.
I was watching a video about German expressionist films in the 20s. And just look, like he was well renowned for his like gaunt appearance and his spooky hands. I was like, yay!
What are
Spooky hands?
spooky hands? Specifically spooky hands?
Yeah.
You good? You know, just as a sidebar about fur babies again, Piper does this thing where she'll like roll over on her back or like throw herself. I don't know how she does it. She like hops up into the air, flips her entire body around, and lands on her back. And I'm like, that sounded painful.
Yeah.
And she does it on purpose. And then she just lays there wagging her tail with her belly up, like, rub my belly. And I'm like,
well, I've got it now. You hurt yourself for it.
Right? Like, are you okay? She'll do that every time. She'll just run into the kitchen and she has this little hoppity hop step that she does like she's dancing and she's like, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get some belly rubs. Then she does that bam. I'm like,
Oof.
are you okay? Yeah, I did the same thing when I was a cashier. Right. Because if you don't, then someone will be like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. You can't win. I'd only say Merry Christmas if they say it first. Otherwise, I'll say Happy Holidays. Yeah, I mean, I think that's valid. But like if you're just saying Happy Holidays at the beginning of the holiday season, because you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, just like bam, bam, bam. You gotta acknowledge all of them at Beltane. Right? Michaelmas works for me. Yeah, like just start throwing all these random different ways of saying, acknowledging holidays out there so that people who don't know can be like, stay pressed. I feel like very long fingers could be spooky, but saying spooky fingers doesn't convey that the fingers are very long and therefore spooky. Because maybe this is.
I think it was the way he moved them, and also the shadows on his knuckles were prominent.
I was gonna say, for me, long fingers makes me think of a pianist.
Yeah. Because
I have kind of short fingers, so playing octaves is a stretch for me.
Ha ha.
I have like very stumpy fingers. Yeah, like this is like, and then if I have to hit any keys in the middle, oh my goodness. Like Dr.
Facilier.
Oh, I would not have gotten that.
From The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that written down before. Ha. Boop, boop. Boop. Oh, he's so cute. Spidery fingers that look like they have extra knuckles are spook. Okay, that's creepy. Points for you.
I think it was the movie Dark Shadows, where Johnny Depp plays a vampire. He had like finger extensions on to make them extra spooky.
Oh, his little nose. It feels like felt. Okay, sorry. I'm really getting distracted because my cat is adorable. I feel like it's only 10 o'clock and we've already gotten through 3.
Yeah.
What time did I start?
8.
Oh, duh, I usually end at 10. I was like, what's happening? I got really confused there for a second. Okay, okie doke. So it's about time to do our wrap up sprint, but I want to get through the comments. Spooky Fingers recipe. Delicious chocolate dipped pretzels are Halloween ready with the simple addition of pumpkin seeds for the fingernails. Oh, I might do that. That sounds creepy fun. And then there are other holidays, so I want to be inclusive. That's mainly why I say happy holidays. Yeah. But you know, Christmas is the only holiday, so you should only acknowledge my holidays. Please don't take this clip out of context. I'm doing a sarcasm. Yes, Dark Shadows and the Old Dracula. Ooh, so Dark Shadows was a fun movie. And I don't know if you've seen the Netflix miniseries Dracula, but that one is creepy as whoa.
Sweet.
So creepy. Laura, you should watch it. You would like it. I assume you've read Dracula.
I have not read Dracula. It's right there.
You should read it.
It's right there.
But okay, so I have to say, I thought, having read Thomas Hardy and
like
so
I've seen a ton of them.
Yes. Okay, but having read a lot of banned books from the time period, I was surprised at how creepy and gory Dracula was. And I don't think it was banned. And I
don't
think
so.
The reason that it wasn't banned was because of the way it was presented of
letters.
Not just the letters, but the way that it's presented as in good overcoming the evil and basically trying to destroy a devil. Versus some of Hardy's writing, like, I mean, I feel like spoilers, but also like you've had a really long time to read the book, so.
Yeah.
But like in Tess of the D'Urbervilles, it's implied that Tess isn't at fault for what happens to her, which is bad, you know, for the time period, because how dare she like go on living and defend her honor. You know, that's just unacceptable. And so that contrast of just because something bad happens to you doesn't mean you're a terrible person. It was not in line with the teachings of the time, versus with Dracula, it was like, oh, the villain in this story is very clear, and it is overcome by faith and the church. So therefore, it's an okay story. So I was surprised that given all of that, it was still quite creepy and gory, and yeah, oh, just read it. I think it's fabulous. I am doing sarcasm should go on a t-shirt. Oh my gosh. I feel like that, and my other thing that I say, so I had a boss tell me, like he got very serious, and he was like, as your boss and mentor, I feel it is my responsibility to tell you, as far as personal development goes, that when you're going to tell a joke, do not say, I am going to tell a joke. I was like, fair, but how else will people know? I didn't watch that Netflix Dracula. The fingernail thing in the trailer was too much for me. Yeah, it was very creepy, but I will say, I think that as creepy as it was and as gory as it was pretty accurate to the book. So I liked that.
Cool.
Yes, Dracula is pretty big on the punishing women when bad things happen to them. Yeah, and I think that's why even though Hardy did in a sense, it was he still painted them as empathetic characters, and there was too much empathy because the wages of sin is death, and so you can be sorry and you can be forgiven, but your redemption is only accessible if you actually die for the thing that you did or didn't do or just happened to you. They're like, women cannot be redeemed. You have to either be just this like Mary or off with her head. But thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We will continue with the next sprint. Let me just grab a timer. Laura, when you get around to it, if you ever feel that the spirit moves you, would you make another 15-minute timer?
Sure.
Yay. Okay. We are going to be sprinting as soon as I share this screen.
Yeah, I only have 2.
Oh, I didn't see the other one. I only saw this one. I'll have to look again.
The lantern one.
Oh, I didn't see. I must not have been paying very good attention.
Or I used it before.
I have?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, my last 2 brain cells have just been like ting, ting, ting. And I'm unable to can.
This is sprint number 4 now.
Oh, yeah. Good call. And our final sprint will begin in 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was sprint number 4. How did everybody do?
Good. I got more writing done.
Yay! I got 1,033 words that time, which
Nice.
is good. So that puts me over par for the day. And I'm very, very close to the big dramatic scene.
Sam!
Did it happen? Did we get it?
I cheated a little and wrote during the chat too and got 725. I'm at 50,139.
Yay! Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Woo!
Oh, you finished on the 23rd, out here killing it. Get to have a whole Thanksgiving. No Nano to worry about.
Woo woo!
You can literally log in for the rest of Nano and just write one word on your manuscript. Like every day, just put and, or the end. Ooh, that'd be great. Just put the end every single day till the end of Nano so that you get 2 words a day, so that you get all the wrote every day points. Just a thought. Ow! You're using your claws to love me.
Because I love you.
I'm so excited for Sam out here killing it. Congratulations. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That makes me happy. Hi, Maggie. Welcome. You are not super late. I mean, we are wrapping up, but you know, when you got things to do, you got things to do.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter in writer chats. Ooh, very fun. I saw you over there before I came over here where I was ranting about the Wheel of Time. It's so good. And we're here for cheating and writing during the chat. I mean, that's really not cheating. That's just going with the flow and staying productive. Close. Moon got 379 out here killing it.
Nice.
Whoop. Breaks out celebratory gummy bears. Oh my gosh, yes. Celebratory gummy bears. I'm sorry. So he's going between clawing my knee and tickling me because I have ticklish knees. I don't know what that's about. No idea what that's about. Made some chamomile tea and finished getting my dry ingredients together for on my kitchen table.
Yay!
Actually, that's such a wonderful thought. I think after this I will make a cup of tea, especially since I've hit par for the day, and then I'll go be a potato somewhere. More yays for Sam, because Sam is awesome. Thank you. I'm so happy. Yay, that's a good idea. Do it. Do it.
Get that last badge.
You've earned it. Kitty love is made of tiny needles. True or
I just used needles in the scene I just wrote.
Ooh.
So, somebody threw a knife and then transfigured it into an explosion of needles, and one goes in someone's eye. So, fun times.
That sounds terrifying, and you cannot eat that, Dobby. You cannot eat that. He acts like he's going to just be cuddly and sleep with his head on the desk, and then he like sneaks over and he's like, and he tries to eat the headphones. Can you give a teaser as to what the big scene coming up is about? I am so intrigued. So, there is a dinner party at which my main character intends to do a poisoning.
Ooh.
And she has to be careful about how she goes about the poisoning because she doesn't want her friend to get poisoned, but she also doesn't want the people that she's at the party with to get poisoned. And the way that she comes up with to transmit the poison is a way that could inadvertently poison a lot of other people.
Uh-huh.
but it is not likely that it would poison women. So, yeah.
Poison the urinals!
They don't have urinals, but I like the way you think. Devin sneaks in at the end. Whenever you sneak in, we're always glad to have you. I want so much to be a potato also, but I'm at 1628 and I would love to get to 2K for the day. And then I have to set up the dinosaurs. I think they will be gardening this time.
Nice.
Gardening dinosaurs? I am curious.
Well, I did have a mechanic dinosaur in one of my books that never got written.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Also,
a dinosaur mechanic on a spaceship.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Tina, I don't think I said hi. I think I just answered your question, but hi. Also, I think I'm like somewhere between energetic and tired, so I feel like through this whole stream I've been super like, but I'm fine. I love the idea of transfiguring a knife into needles while it's mid-air, but things in eyes totally freak me out. Big mood.
Yeah. Bellatrix deserved it, though.
Y'all, I watched this clip. I don't know why I do this to myself, but every once in a while, like something will come up on YouTube and YouTube will be like, this is really graphic. Are you sure you want to watch it? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you sure? I'm like, well, now I have to watch it.
I've only seen 2 of those before, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then I watched it, and I was like, oh, that was horrible. Let me watch it again to see if it was really as horrible as I thought it was.
One of them, I didn't realize exactly what they were going to be showing, but it was the crime scene of a cannibal serial killer. And so those were real body parts on the table, and I was like, what am I seeing? I was trying to do research. My eyes!
So I watch a lot of like medical stuff on YouTube. Those are different, but one of the things that I saw was it was a magic trick gone wrong, and that one was pretty gnarly. And then the other one was a sports ball one. Sorry, y'all, if you don't like stuff with eyes, maybe like mute me for a second and I'll give you the thumbs up when I'm done. So finding your mute button now. Okay, here goes. Basically, this guy was playing basketball and he ran and he jumped and I didn't even see anybody hit him, but the way that he got jostled, his eye popped out of its socket. And like you could see, like it wasn't like just, it was
dangling.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm in danger. He's fine though. He didn't lose any eyesight or anything, but yeah, that happened. Moving right along. In the brandy and cigars when the men go to the smoking room after dinner. You got it. Not the brandy, but the cigars.
Nice.
And the women go have coffee in the parlor. Mm-hmm. Yep. Only. Oh well, I can't give. There's a lot of stuff happening, so the women will not be going to the parlor. And her party also contains a couple of men folks, and she doesn't want them to have any of the cigars. So she has to be very careful about how this whole thing goes down. Yes, I'm very excited about it. And I'm back, had a writing session with my CP, but now listening and cooking a late dinner. Nice. I think I'm going to have tea. I don't think I'm going to have any more to eat. I think I maybe just drink a lot of tea because I ate that whole piece of pie, which was my dinner calories. But I also had my lunch late, so I ended up having Lupper?
Yeah.
Linner?
Yeah.
Something along those lines. So yeah, it's not like I'm suffering or starving myself. Please don't don't think that. I would never, honestly. And my best friend is a personal trainer and like works in fitness, and we were talking about it, and I was like, I've been, careful about like what I'm eating, when I'm eating. And he was like, first of all, your body doesn't know what time it is. If you're hungry, eat something. He was like, you're not going to make any progress if you're starving yourself. And I was like, I love you. Anyway, he's kind of the greatest. So he told me that I can eat, and he's a personal trainer, so I'm going to eat. And that is some complex poisoning. Good luck. Writing sounds fun. Yes. And hi. I'm very excited about it. I think it's gonna come out great.
Exhaustergetic.
I love it. Exhaustergetic. Now that should be a t-shirt. But I'll be checking your merch store, Moon. We got you with the poisoning. I have an eye mascara wand story. I want to know. I want to know. As long as you still have both eyes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Both eyes are had. It was an EMS call my parents responded to when I was a tween. Let's just say I never put on mascara in the car ever. Oh, yeah. Nope. I was actually thinking about that just within the context of putting on
Moon.
Ah! Yep. I was putting on lipstick while I was driving. Well, lip stain while I was driving. And I was like, this could go real rough for me if I like get jostled. Just like even just from a bump in the road because it's lip stained. So once it's on, it's not going anywhere. Right. I just have this vision of myself with like lip stain on my like half my mouth and then just going like across my cheek. No! And I was like, that's so extra. No.
Yes, right. It's almost bedtime.
No. This one, I don't know if you can see her.
On the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's blubbing too. Oh, so cute. Anyway, sorry. I've been just obsessing over my pets today. Sorry that things took a dark turn, y'all. But I mean, putting Laura and I together in the same stream, 'twas bound to happen. Every time the lady moved her eyes, the wand moved with them, so they taped her eyes shut and flew her to the trauma center. Ooh, yeah. Well, I did see this one, and I'll just preface it by saying the guy was totally fine, but he climbed a ladder and was doing something, and he put the screwdriver in his mouth to hold it with his teeth, and then he fell.
Uh-huh.
And, like, he was totally fine. Like, his face didn't hit the ground, but I'm like, just don't do that. Don't. Safety. Safe. Exhaustergenic could absolutely describe how I felt at one point yesterday. I'm feeling so much better today, but yesterday I felt exceedingly tired after getting my booster and flu shot on Friday. Yeah, is mood. I didn't have my booster yet, but I didn't have the response to the flu shot. And I don't
Somebody
usually
heard the bag.
Right? Yo, I'm so cute. I don't usually get a flu shot. I used to when I worked with the public, but since I mostly just stayed home. Oh, he's so cute. Who's a good boy?
That's
Oh,
good boy.
Who's the goodest boy?
He's so cute. He's like, you don't gotta treat you, no pet me. Sit. That's not a sit. That's a sit. Good boy.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, him so cute.
Yes.
Oh,
Sit. Why are you jumping before you sit? You were so cute.
he's being a little brat tonight. I heard that little roof. He's like, you have some more treats? Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I got, dude.
Nice.
That's all I got.
I can't. I checked the neighbors' pets tonight. They all got the love and treats.
Yay.
She's having a dream and she's like doing little mouth noises and kind of blepping. It's cute when they do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was already icked out by the mascara, then got completely startled by my husband letting out a sudden honk of snore like a 200-pound goose. I'm sorry, but that's hysterical. The 200-pound goose. I've never heard anything described that way before, and it is quite fabulous. It's Roy. Oh,
You got
hi,
stuff
baby.
in your face. Ugh.
He's like, let me get stuff in your face.
Yes. Yes.
Aww. Him's the cutest.
Keep his face. Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yo. He's like a grandpa, a little boy grandpa.
I know.
Oh, the sleepiness.
Look at the lenses. He already did today. I was like, why is there all these weird patterns on my lenses? Like, oh, they're tongue patterns from a certain puppy.
Oh, it's so funny. Maggie's getting a booster tomorrow. Roy, our boy Roy. Laura loves your t-shirt. I have that one.
NaNoWriMo 2019.
Whoop, whoop. He looks like the adorable dog found by the orphan children in a holiday movie. I've not seen a holiday movie. I have that Nano shirt too. I should probably get a Nano shirt this year, when I win. Because we're hoping for the best.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
2019 had the best shirt.
Yeah, I got the shirt and mug that year.
Ooh. Maybe I'll get a mug. Oh, I didn't order a Christmas book. That's what I forgot to tell y'all. I did order my Christmas stuff. I got a fuzzy... Oh, everything I got is gnome themed except for the candles. I just got regular candles. I got some Tumtagubin and Tumta blankets and Tumta pillows. I almost got the Grinch pillows, but they were too green for me. I don't love bright greens. I like deep, forest greens, and they were too bright, so I didn't get them because I was like, they're funny and cute, but they're going to get on my nerves pretty quick. I have the cup too. Yay. I just happened to write a steampunk novel, that Nano, which I planned before I knew what the theme would be, so I had to have the shirt. Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
I love that Nano design. Never got the shirt.
Hello.
Adorables. Lick the lenses. Jaw. Yawns with beefy treat breath.
Exactly.
Is mood. I just meant any holiday movie. Oh, I meant he looks like the iconic, adorable movie dog. Yes. Okay, I'm with you. Tracking. Yay, gnomes. Yes, I think they're so cute. My 5-year-old is obsessed with gnomes. I love them in Frozen. I would like more of that.
The rock ones?
Mm-hmm. They were very cute. Y'all, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for hanging out. yay for Sam for winning here today in this stream. You saw it here first.
Woohoo!
I think I am pretty much tuckered out, but my lovely co-host, let's see if I can get this right direction. Would you like to do an outro?
Sure. My name is Laura Nettles. My channel is called Laura Nettles. I have been documenting my writing, and I have a middle grade horror out on submission right now to 5 agents. If it doesn't get picked up by any of those, I'm shooting for author mentor match in January. So come follow along. It's going to be great. That was my lips.
Thank you, y'all. I assume you know who I am. My name's Chandra. I do live writing streams on Tuesday nights. I have videos every Wednesday and Friday. You should check out my Ko-fi, where I have regular updates and some new offerings. There's some free stuff. There's some fun stuff. There's just whatever. Go see it. Also, check out Flash Fiction Live, which is either on Saturdays or Sundays. You can find it alternating on my channel or on Natalie's channel, and Natalie is linked on my recommended authors and authortubers. Thank you all so much for coming. I had an absolute blast with you. Once more, congratulations to Sam for finishing Nano early. You rock. And with that, we'll see you next time. Ta!